What in tarnation?
Howdy folks, this is Applegeek, and next up on my reaction request list, I have The Fall of the Crystal Empire by Silly Philly Studios. Not sure what to expect on this other than something epic, because we all know how other SFS videos have been, such as Snowdrop. So, yeah, many of you requested it, I am finally getting to it. Obviously it's going to be something to do with Sombra, and most likely Celestia and Luna, and whatever, but beyond that, I really am not sure what to expect here. So, I'm just going to get right into it. Starting now. I hope the audio is working. Oh, yep, there we go. Whoa.
Coward. Walled up in his fortress like it were a tomb.
Our ground
That
forces
armor.
can't advance beyond his crystal
Wow.
field. And you know what he can do to our Pegasi, unable to defend their planes with it. We only need a small window of attack. He's lost a lot of ground. The elements should dispose of him.
And if they don't?
Ah, the elements. Really?
Why would they fail?
Hypothetically speaking.
Well, hypothetically speaking, we're prepared just in case.
Indeed. He knows not what forces he is tampering with.
Okay.
Let us not stay his end further.
Luna, wow. That conversation about the elements has me intrigued. Whoa! Holy! Whoa!
Is that it?
No. Whoa! Wow! Oh, man, that sword! What? Oh! Speed spell! Ow.
Show yourself, coward!
Ooh!
It's over, son.
Yield!
Okay, that's not hurting him.
Much hatred. You speak of cowardice. Have you forgotten whose domain you are in?
Did you hear this bonk him in the head?
You will fail!
It seems even the gods lack purity in their hearts. I can taste your wrath. And it is delicious.
Silence, you cur!
Hey, Celestia can wield like crazy here.
Show yourself!
Where'd her armor go?
Sister. Thank goodness.
I don't think that's Luna.
Luna. Please.
Nightmare Moon?
Sister.
Why?
Doesn't
What?
need to be like this.
I'm so confused. Oh, is this? This is like a genjutsu thing or something. Ooh! Way to go, Luna! Wow, that's a lot of swords. Oh! Oh! Dang, that's like, it's like Erza from Fairy Tail.
Relentless. Why such lengths to protect our petty imperialistic interests?
You're a fool if you think that's what I'm trying to protect.
Ugh. Oh, even a healing spell.
Release me.
It's like that
I was curious as to why
It's that
your
same trap
sister
Twilight
would
got
fear
in.
you. It seems she is right to do so.
She does not fear me.
You will see before long. Do you think she honestly understands the night and all its glory?
Do not pretend you do in turn.
Oh, I understand perfectly. You find me to be a tyrant, yet the best kind of slave is one who is willing.
Silence!
You can deny my warnings all you wish. It won't change your fate.
Save your breath.
Even if by some miracle you were to defeat me, you'd only soon fall to your sister. Why be forced to choose? Equestria will see many a foe in its future. Would it not make sense for us to stand against them together?
We would sooner
Not
take
really.
our own lives than submit to you.
Submit,
Atta girl.
just like you have to your sister.
Oh,
I admire your resolve.
that's kind of a low blow.
You are strong, far more fit to rule, far more deserving of respect than Celestia. You have an opportunity now to take her place. Together,
He's
we
really
can show the nation
pushing
what
her
it
buttons
truly
here.
means to fear the night.
Come on, Luna.
You are a fool.
Yes. Whoa.
So be it.
Come on, you got this. Oh. What the?
Such a shame.
What? Did he like infect her or something? This can't be good. Definitely not
You
good.
think you found an ally in darkness. Do you comprehend the powers you were gifted with? The same powers I was born into. Where do you think the shadows all go to hide from the precious light? Just who do you think stands against them? What you possess is a mere fraction of their might. The same might I stand unyielding against, each and every night.
Stay back!
Okay, this.
You are nothing compared to them. You are nothing compared to me! You claim to know
Whoa!
fear? I shall show you true terror!
What?
Oh,
Are you?
this is not good.
I am a nightmare.
Wow, what?
What is it?
Okay, well, she's
What is
turned
all
back.
that? Where are we?
There's like a partial nightmare moon awakening
What
there.
happened to?
Oh, the
Sombra is no more.
Empire got banished. Okay.
The Empire.
To banish an entire empire like that. How much hatred and power were we truly facing? I'm just grateful you're unharmed and were able to get us out safely. We'll need to bear news of this defeat to our subjects. Not every fight will be a victory. Come, it's cold. Let us return home.
Oh, that was intense. Just gonna. I don't know if there's anything else at the end here or not. I'll just wait and see. I really wish they'd make more Snowdrop videos. Okay, nope, doesn't look like there's anything else. Oh man. I don't even know where to start on this one. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I'm gonna watch this again. I gotta cut and watch this. I will be back. Okay, well, this has to be one of the most intense and thought-provoking fan animation projects that I have seen. I didn't expect this to be just a showdown between Celestia and Luna and Sombra. I had thought there would be like more combat, more armed forces and whatever, but I went back and watched. I missed at the beginning there there was a comment about like a crystal barrier or something keeping the ground forces out, so it was basically just those two that could get through and attack him. You know, is kind of the final boss battle, so to speak. Man, that armor was just awesome, and then the weapons, wow. Oh, I especially too. I like the little tie back thing that Luna had to hold her mane back. That's actually kind of really interesting touch on that. Kept it out of her face. And it's interesting. Okay, the flowing mane stuff actually can be held by physical objects. That's interesting. But anyway, no, the conversation they had about the elements of harmony, you know, like hypothetically not working, was interesting. I'm gonna come back to that actually. So I want to tie that into something a little bit later here. Yeah, like I said, the weapons are awesome. And, Celestia had like a battle axe. Luna had a sword, and I believe that was supposed to be a scythe that Sombra was using. But man, that Luna and that sword, Luna in general, like Celestia just seemed to be more, you know, like the actual brute force type attack here. Luna, on the other hand, she was pulling out all these like crazy spells. Like I said, it looked like it was something right out of fairy tale. Like with Erza, how she like summons all these numerous swords and weapons and stuff through re-equipping, and you know, spells to launch them and everything. That's what that looked like. And I mean, healing spells even. I mean, wow, Luna's got some crazy stuff going on, and even without the spells, just her wielding that sword was just fantastic. Oh man. And sound effects were great with it too. It was perfect. But anyway, that dream scene thing was really weird though. With Celestia is that it was almost kind of like it felt like it was like a genjutsu thing or so. It looked like basically Sombra had like knocked her out and then was manipulating her mind somehow with that Nightmare Moon scenario or something. Now this is the interesting thing. That's why I said it's really thought-provoking, because I mean, clearly this would have been before Luna, you know, fully transformed into Nightmare Moon and had to be banished. But you know, I'm definitely not a believer in the whole, you know, she just turned into Nightmare Moon overnight. No pun intended. You know, it didn't just happen on, you know, in just a few minutes, kind of like in the season 4 portrayal. You know, this had to be something that was building up over time. And apparently, here in this scenario, it was at a point where not only was it, you know, was she making significant progress towards that darkness, but Sombra apparently knew about it. or at least had very strong suspicions about it, or something. Because he seemed to know that Celestia was afraid of her sister, afraid of what she was becoming or might become, and was using that to manipulate her mind and such. But then, once he'd taken Celestia down, then when Luna attacked, then he had this whole long speech with her, trying to, get her to move further towards the darkness and join him. And man, talk about really, messing with people's heads. But the interesting thing is that he got way more than he bargained for on that one. Yeah, he certainly succeeded in appealing to her dark side, but yeah, that was way more power than he could have comprehended. Because I'm still not sure about the green eye thing. That was kind of weird, but I don't know if he actually did something to her, or if she just kind of snapped, or what. But the fact that Nightmare Moon, like, partially awakened there, obviously Sombra was freaked out about it, and that gave her the power she needed to take him down. The thing I'm wondering now, Celestia at the end there was... it seemed like she thought that Sombra himself was the one that banished the Empire. But I'm wondering if he even had anything to do with it. Was it actually Nightmare Moon's doing that did that? I don't know. I said it's thought-provoking. Just wondering what is the subtext here. What actually did happen in the bits that we couldn't see. Also, looping back around to the elements, I'm very curious about that conversation they had with the elements, because Celestia was like, well, we have the elements, they should be able to take them down, and then Luna's like, well, what if they fail, hypothetically speaking? When you've got something that should be a sure thing, and somebody raises the argument, well, hypothetically speaking, that tends to mean that they know something that they're not sharing. Well, I'm not even certain. I don't know if their initial attack was supposed to be the Elements of Harmony attack. It was just a blinding white light, not a rainbow, really. So I'm uncertain on that. Either that, or just the way that the battle went, it was unexpected, so they didn't get a chance to actually use them. But whatever the case, clearly they were apparently let down by the elements, because they had to actually, resort to the hoof-to-hoof combat, which was kind of Celestia's backup plan. But I'm just wondering, like, why would Luna bring that up? Why would Luna be the one to say, hypothetically speaking, if they didn't work? The thought that crossed my mind was that if Luna was already, slipping that far towards the darkness, and she is falling out of harmony with her sister, does that mean that the two of them wielding the elements together would not have been either as effective or effective at all? Like, would the two of them had to be in perfect sync in order for that to work? Clearly they used them to fight Discord the first time around, but we don't know how long it was before. All the stuff is vaguely 1,000 years ago, in a rough estimation. So I don't know how long it was that they had to deal with Discord before they had to deal with Sombra. So, yeah, again, if Luna was falling out of harmony with her sister, then maybe the elements were losing their effectiveness with the two of them together. Of course, then Celestia had to use them to take down Nightmare Moon, who was a lot more powerful than Sombra, and that worked. But in that scenario, Celestia would have had a lot more raw power behind her with the emotion that she was going through in that. So, and you can even argue that the effect of the elements when Celestia used them against Nightmare Moon was not the correct effect, because when she used them, it resulted in banishment. When the main six used them, it resulted in freeing Luna from Nightmare Moon. So, it's really fuzzy in terms of how the elements of harmony actually work, and so on and so forth. But I guess the point I was trying to make there is that I just wondered, it's kind of more hints that Luna was slipping that way, and she kind of knew it and was still like, you know, kind of trying to hide it from Celestia and whatever. And it just, man, it's just interesting to see kind of a moment in that time period where she hadn't fully turned yet, but things were heading that way. So, wow. Anyway, yeah, very, very awesome fan animation. Seriously, this is one of the best ones that I've seen. I think this is SFS Studios' best one yet. I mean, Snowdrop was awesome, but the animation in this was just off the charts. All the, you know, the magic effects and everything. You know, the little spell. I don't know what you call them, the diagram thing. That's not diagrams, but the spell circle things that Luna was using and whatever. Just awesome. Voice acting was like dead on as far as I'm concerned. And voice acting was just perfect, especially for Sombra. They just nailed him. So yeah, great job to everyone that made this. So, and yeah, thanks for all the recommendations for watching this. Of course, it was definitely overdue. This was one I needed to get to. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you again in my next video. Later.